Welcome back everyone to the Wardrobe Science channel. To start off this episode, I first want to say thank you so much for the amount of views the last video got in such that short amount of time. I'm actually amazed. I never thought that would have happened that quick. But the purpose of this episode is to talk a little bit on the water problem in the area where I live, which is Los Banos, California. I know, giving off a little bit of private information, but you don't know where. So, in Los Banos, the drinking water has stooped far below a very crucial standard. The chromium-6 in the water. Some of you may know what it is. Some of you may be diabetic patients and may have heard of this, because it's what regulates the levels of insulin that are created in your body. Those of you that haven't, it's what I just said. It's consumed in very small doses, less than 10 parts per billion in most cases. However, in Los Banos, the public water has been affected with 5 times the legal amount of chromium-6 allowed in California water. It's only allowed at 10 parts per billion. Yeah, 10 parts per billion. Sorry, gotta correct myself every now and then. But it is currently standing at 50 parts per billion, and if I'm correct, it is still working its way up there. Now, some of you may be thinking, well, what's the problem? It's just chromium-6 and it's good for you. It creates insulin, which is needed in your body anyways. The problem is that chromium-6 in way too high amounts starts to cause various diseases or, anything of the like. One of the main concerns is cancer. How the science behind that works for having too much chromium-6, I am unsure. I'm not a chemist. However, the biological effects are very devastating. And, in fact, you can probably start to see it in the canals around the area. A lot of life has kind of been drained out of it. Plant life along the shores, and even other types of local fauna have just kind of disappeared from the area. Whether this is just part of the timing or chromium-6, I am unsure, but our best bet would be chromium-6. Now, I'm just making a video about it to bring to light, and this is also a filler video for the algae one that is coming up soon, as I have now found a new recording software. May not have the best audio quality, but the video is okay, and you can understand me, so that's good. But yeah, I just wanted to, talk on it a little bit, because, it's quite sad, and I do believe that it's the public works' fault, because they do end up using things like fungicides and algicides as well, and all of that, it's dangerous. Everything really in life is dangerous, and especially things like those, but they use it to kill off, the fauna. But things like the ducks and other birds and of the like, they depend on the algae for nutrients. So not only are they killing off the algae, they're driving the ducks and the other birds further away. So it all starts to have a big impact. Less ducks means less defecation from them, which means less fertile spots in the land, which kills off people's plants as well as other plants, which all has an effect. But yeah, I just wanted to bring to light this little problem, and I expect another video shortly. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good evening.